The Hall of Thrones smelled of fear and crushed lilies. Across the vast marble floor, 1,000 women stood in trembling rows. Above us, the open sky dome shimmered with the crackle of the Citadel's energy barrier. Beyond the columns, the cliffs of Aethon dropped sharply into a canyon of white sea mist. The decree had been read twice. 60 planetary days. Conceive or die. I did the math in my head. 1 king, 1,000 consorts, not a single heir in 12 years. The odds weren't just terrible, they were a death sentence. At the far end of the hall, on a throne of black volcanic glass, sat King Arius Vale. He was tall, rigid, and unbearably still, the kind of stillness that reminded you of a shielded sword waiting for blood. He hadn't spoken since the edict was read. Then, with a casual flick of his wrist, he shattered the silence. 2 guards stepped forward and dragged a girl from the ranks.
Please, I don't want to die. I'll get pregnant next month, I swear, please!
Her screams and frantic pleas echoed violently against the stone walls, her voice cut off with a sudden sickening thud, signaling the abrupt end of her fragile life. Before the coppery scent of her blood could even settle in the air, I stepped out of line and into the open.
I volunteer.
3 weeks ago, I'd cut my hair, bound my chest, and walked into the Royal Academy tournament as a male scholar.
I am Lyran of the Outer Provinces.
Yes, that's quite clear, thank you.
Named Lyran of the Outer Provinces. I had won. The prize was a court appointment. Quiet.
Useful. Safe.
Then the edict came down. Then someone, Celia Vane, King's maid, smiling all the while, pulled the pin from my collar and let the binding fall.
You lied to who you are, and now you wish to bear the king's heir.
People gasp, but the king didn't stir. Now I stood in a borrowed silk gown 2 sizes too long, the hem damp from the courtyard fountain they'd dragged me through, calculating whether I could make the cliffs before the guards reached me. I could not. He did not hurry. He never hurried. He descended the 7 steps of the dais one at a time, drawing a thin silver blade from the rest at his hip as he came. I held my chin up. I did not look at the floor. My mother had taught me that, back when I still had a mother and a world and a name nobody was trying to kill. He stopped a sword's length from me. The blade lifted. Cold metal kissed the soft hollow under my jaw. The hall held its breath.
30 seconds.
His voice was low, granite under velvet.
Explain why you volunteered.
I smiled. I had no idea what I was going to say. I survived the night. That is the simplest way to say it, so I will say it that way. At dawn, I sat on the cold, polished floor of the outer corridor, holding my sandals in my lap because I did not trust my hands to put them back on. The sun was coming up over the cliffs. The light was very pink. Very kind. Very stupid. Somewhere behind a carved screen, a servant was pretending not to watch me. I had talked my way out of a blade at my throat. I had talked my way into a bed I did not want. I had talked, and at some point in the dark hours I had stopped talking, and the king had stopped listening, and the world had become a thing that happened to a body that used to be mine. I was alive. I was counting that as a win.
Hello user. Onboarding. Initiated. Quantum Fertility AI Implant. Model 7B. Activated by qualifying event. Please remain calm. Smiling is optional but encouraged. I am a relic from your original dimension. Embedded at the cellular level. I was dormant. You triggered me. Welcome to the program.
What program?
My mission is simple. Help you conceive and safely deliver 1 healthy child. Completion reward. Full extraction and return to your home dimension.
I sat very still on the floor. A child. Home. A child and home. I looked down at my hands. They were shaking. I made them stop.
Okay, CD.
Oh, a nickname recording.
How long?
How long stabilization mode is now active. Estimated delivery window 7 planetary months.
7 months. 7 months of pretending to be a royal consort in a court where Celia Vane was already sharpening something for me. 7 months of carrying a king's child to win a ticket out of a world that had eaten my old life whole. I laughed once. It came out wrong. The servant behind the screen flinched.
Fine. Sure, let's do it.
I stood up. My legs held good legs, loyal legs.
1 additional note. User.
What?
Multiples detected.
I missed the next step entirely and caught myself on the wall.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Multiples. Final count pending. Have a wonderful morning.
He corridor went silent. The pink dawn kept being pink somewhere on the far side of the citadel. A bell rang for the morning hour. I stared at my own hand, pressed flat against the cold marble wall, and understood very calmly that my odds had just changed again. 2 months later, they brought us into the great hall in chains of silk. Not real chains. The court did not need real chains. The silk was enough. White cord looped twice around each wrist, a ribbon's length apart, just long enough to remind you that you could not run. Master Healer Corvin waited at the long jade table. Old, stooped, eyes like cold water. He did not enjoy this part of his work. You could tell by the way he did not look up. One by one, the consorts went forward. One by one, Corvick placed his thin silver instrument over each woman's belly. One by one, the instrument hummed a flat, indifferent tone. The list was the execution list. By the 30th name, the women in line had stopped pretending to breathe quietly. By the 50th, one of them collapsed and was carried out. By the 100th, Celia Vane was openly smiling. She stood by the column nearest the desk in pale gold silk, arms folded, watching like someone watching a play she had already read. When my number was called, she turned her head a fraction to follow me. Just a fraction. Enough. I walked to the jade table. Corvin did not look up. He lifted the instrument. He placed it just below my ribs. The instrument did not hum a flat tone. It chimed. Then it chimed again. Then it made a sound I had never heard it make. A soft, escalating triple note. And Corvin's hand jerked away from my body as if the metal had burned him. The hall went quiet in a way I had not believed a room could go quiet.
Stand, please.
His voice was thin. He had said please. I had not heard him say please to anyone all morning. He passed the instrument over me a second time, slowly. His other hand came up to brace the first. His knuckles had gone the color of bone.
Again. Forgive me. Again.
A third pass. A fourth. The instrument kept chiming, like a bell announcing something, like a kettle that did not know how to stop. Celia's smile slipped. Not by much, by exactly enough. Corvin finally looked up. He looked at me. He looked through me. He looked at the king's empty throne at the far end of the hall. He looked back at me.
Your Grace.
Yes. A breath went through the hall. Not a cheer. Not yet. Confusion. Disbelief.
You are with... The reading is not possible.
A herald stepped forward, pen raised. Corvin waved him back so violently the pen flew out of the man's hand and skittered across the jade.
No writing. Not yet. Not till the king.
He sat down on the bench behind him without seeming to notice he was sitting. His face was the color of paper that had been left in the rain. I looked across the hall at Celia. Her hand was at her throat. For the first time since I had met her, she looked like a woman who had just understood she was losing. They cleared the hall. It took the heralds 9 minutes to move 1,000 women out of a room that size, and I counted every one of them, because counting was the only thing my brain was willing to do. When the doors closed, only 4 of us remained. Corvin, 2 senior court physicians he trusted, and me. They scanned me again. With a different instrument. With a third. With a fourth borrowed from the observatory and not strictly designed for this kind of work. Every reading came back the same. 5 heartbeats. 5 small, stubborn, distinct pulses, layered over my own like a chord struck on a harp.
Apologies for the lay in confirmation, user.
CD.
Final count 5 quintuplets.
When you said multiples, I assumed 2.
An understandable error on your part.
The side door opened. King Arius walked in alone. He had not bothered with the formal robes. Black tunic, sword, hair still slightly damp from the morning training yard. He stopped 2 paces from the table, looked at Corvin, and waited. Corvin lifted the scan plate with both hands like it was an artifact from a temple.
5 heartbeats, 5. Confirmed by 3 instruments and 4 physicians. The consort Lyra is carrying 5 children.
A silence. And then the king of Aethon, who had not laughed in front of his court for 9 years, laughed. It was quiet. Almost private. A single low sound that started somewhere in his chest and surprised him on the way out. He turned his face away from us as if to hide it, and then he turned back, and his eyes had changed.
Bring her.
I was already there.
I stepped forward. He looked at me. There was no preamble. There never was, with him.
You are carrying 5.
I opened my mouth. I closed it. I opened it again.
5 what exactly?
Children.
5 children?
Yes.
The floor did a polite tilt. I caught the edge of the jade table with both hands. Corvin made a small alarmed sound and reached for me. Arius reached faster. His hand closed around my elbow. Warm. Steady. Absurdly gentle for a man who had held a blade to my throat 8 weeks ago.
Sit.
I'm sitting.
You are standing.
I'm about to be sitting.
He guided me down onto the bench. He did not let go of my elbow. Across the room, through the partly open side door, I caught a flash of pale gold silk in the corridor. Celia Vane, white-faced, listening. She met my eyes through the doorway. She did not smile this time. Arius laughed again, even quieter than the first time. Just for me, I realized, just inside the small circle of his shoulder and mine. Outside in the hall, the heralds were already whispering. By nightfall, the city would know. By morning, the whole continent would know. Nobody in the court had ever heard that sound from him before. Nobody knew what it meant. I was not entirely sure I did either. The consort elevation ceremony began at the third bell. I wore a robe so heavily embroidered I could feel each thread of gold weighing on my shoulders. My belly had begun to show, gently, modestly, in a way the court tailors had pretended very hard not to notice. The Hall of Thrones was packed. Senior councillors in deep blue, junior councillors in slatum. The High Council benches full for the first time in a season. She had been perfect for 2 weeks. That was how I knew something was coming. Arius sat on the black glass throne. He did not look at me directly. He never did during ceremony.
Lyra.
But every time the herald called my name, his right hand tightened a 1/4 inch on the carved armrest. I had started noticing things like that. The herald reached the third invitation. The senior consort title was about to be spoken aloud.
The great doors slammed open. Aldrich the Sea walked in. He had timed it. Of course he had timed it.
Hold the ceremony.
A councillor on the front bend actually gasped, out loud, like a child at a play. Arius did not move. He did not stand. He did not speak. He simply looked.
Your Majesty, honoured council, I come with the reading of the stars.
He swept into the centre of the floor. He turned to address the council as much as the throne.
For 9 nights, my network has tracked an anomaly in the southern arc, a shadow, a pulse not native to this sky. We have triangulated. The consort, it's Lyra. Whatever quickens in her is not blessed. It is read by the heavens as a wound. I name her by the authority of the Star Observatory and the Codicons of Vale, the Cursed of Aethon.
I genuinely wanted to throw something at him. I did not look at Aldrich. I looked at Celia. She was holding very still. Too still. The kind of still you hold when you already know the next line in the play. The kind of still you hold when you have practiced this scene in a mirror. She was not even pretending to be surprised. The hall did not gasp this time. The hall went silent. The kind of silent that comes after a struck bell, when the note has died but the air still remembers it. Arius's hand closed all the way around the armrest, and Celia Vane, in the second row, finally smiled. I asked for the floor. I did not ask politely. I had stopped doing polite at the word cursed. Arius granted it with a single tilt of his chin. The councillors shifted on their benches. I walked to the center of the Hall of Thrones, 6 months and 5 children heavy, and I planted my feet on the marble beside Aldrich's little scroll. May I speak?
Speak.
I did not look at Aldrich. I looked at the council.
9 nights. The seer says his network tracked the anomaly for 9 nights. 9.
I let that sit. I have been with child for 4 months. If the heavens were screaming, they took their time picking up the phone. 2 councillors near the back exchanged a glance. Good. The southern arc he names is the same arc the observatory reported clear 3 weeks ago in the quarterly star log. I read the log. It's a public document. Anyone in this room can pull it.
A child does not read star logs.
A consort does. A small, ugly laugh moved through the junior benches. Aldrich's jaw tightened by exactly 1 degree. Honored council, look at the timing. The elevation ceremony, mid-invocation, doors flung open. A scroll prepared in advance with seal cooled. I can see the resin from here. It's set hard. That's a full day at minimum. This is not a vision. This is a performance. I turned, finally, to Aldrich.
And a poorly rehearsed one.
He did not answer me. He smiled instead. That was almost worse. I turned back to the council. I will not stand here and let a man with a fresh haircut and a week-old scroll call my children a wound, so I propose a covenant wager of my own. The hall sharpened. Witness me. If my children are born healthy, and the continent of Aethon stands unharmed on the day of their first breath, the seer Aldrich forfeits his title, his staff, his network, and his seat on the Observatory Council. Permanently. Aldrich's smile twitched. If I am wrong, if the stars are right and my body brings ruin, I accept his terms, whatever they are, in full. Your Majesty. Arius had not moved through any of it. His eyes were on me, only me.
Witnessed.
3 councillors stood. The seal-bearer brought the bronze plate. The covenant was struck. Aldrich's mark, my mark. The king's seal pressed last and hardest into the soft red wax. It was done. The hall began, slowly, to breathe again. Aldrich bowed. Deep. Theatrical. As he straightened, his eyes met mine, and the smile he had been holding finally bloomed into the thing it had wanted to be all along. He already had a plan. I had known that walking in. I knew it twice as hard walking out. I turned for the side door. My ladies fell in behind me. I made it 3 paces before I caught the motion in my peripheral vision. Aldrich crossing toward the western arch, robes whispering on marble, and Celia Vane stepping smoothly into his path, falling in beside him, her hand settling on his sleeve as naturally as a bird landing on a branch she had built. She leaned in. She said something I could not hear. He laughed. I made a note of that laugh. I filed it in the same drawer as Celia's 2 still shoulders and the cooled wax on a fresh scroll.
User, your heart rate is elevated. Would you like a calming suggestion?
CD. I would like a list of every visitor Celia Vane has received in the last 60 days.
Compiling.
I walked out of the Hall of Thrones with my hand under my belly and my mind already 3 moves ahead. You've been locked in this war with yourself for centuries, my general. Don't you think it's time you surrender to the night?
Callista, don't.
Just once, Akron. Let's try it. I promise I won't let you down.
I said stop!
We've been married for 2 years, Akarom. You haven't touched me, not once. What do I have to do? Beg? Bleed for you?
Boreas, I'm done. I want a divorce.
You finally get it, baby sister. Come back home. I've got enough hot guys lined up. Let that husband of yours rot alone with his wars.
Salia? His own stepsister?
I love you.
6 years. I kept telling myself, maybe he just wasn't into sex. But the truth, he just wasn't into me. He was into Salia, his stepsister.
She tried to seduce him again, didn't she? Of course. The Lord of War doesn't need women. There is no way she can tempt him.
It's embarrassing to watch. They're not wrong. I've humiliated myself this entire time.
Boreas, is that Akron, the general of the heavens?
Oh gods, I need to meet him.
Mighty, you can flirt with any deity in this realm, just not him.
Why not?
Gods like us love the high life, but that guy, he's allergic to women. He's like a monk in war armor.
Then maybe I'll be the one to break the spell.
Akron, do you like what you see?
I'll have the Smiths forge you your own robes. Stop wearing mine.
We've been together for 6 years, Akarom. 6 years of waiting, of trying. What else do I have to do?
Then marry me.
What?
Let's get married.
I thought that night I'd finally broken through, but I was so wrong. The woman he's always loved is his stepsister. He married me to cage his own sick desires. 7 more days, and I'll be gone. Off to Northern Peak, far from him.
Whoa! Who are you right now?
You haven't stepped out once since marrying him.
I don't care. Tonight we're partying.
Callista, are you insane? What if Akron sees you? He doesn't come to places like this. He's here tonight. Back booth. He's been watching you the whole time, and he looks angry.
Your wife is out there dry humming a model. If that were me, I'd be flipping tables.
Callista knows where the line is. She won't cross it.
He's coming. He looks jealous, Callista.
Is he jealous? For me? Akron. Akron, what are you doing here? He was jealous, but not for me.
Who said you could come here? Why are you dating some random mortals?
You said
said you were done with me. Don't act like you still care.
Who told you I don't?
You used to treat me like I mattered. Now you avoid me. What changed?
Say it. Say it's because you want her.
You bitch! You ruined everything! Kalista!
You're awake. It took over 30 stitches to close the gash. You're lucky the north wind brought you in time.
Where is he?
Oh, you mean your friend? She stayed by your side all night. She just left.
So it wasn't Akron.
Of course it wasn't. What was I expecting?
I cut myself when I smashed those bottles, Akron. It hurt so much.
There, better now.
You're still the sweetest big brother in the heaven. Report to the High Court. There was an assault. I want charges filed against Theria.
Are you pressing assault charges against Theria?
She cracked my skull open. In any realm, that's enough to put her in the pits of Tartarus.
Thalia is still young. She lets her emotions take over. I've already punished her.
Punished her? How?
She's grounded. She isn't allowed to leave the palace for 1 full day. Let's not drag this out.
I have 30 stitches, permanent scarring, and your idea of punishment is grounding her. You didn't punish her, Akron. You protected her. From me.
I'm trying to handle this the right way.
No. You're just making sure I don't give her what she deserves.
Don't waste your energy. I've already pulled the complaint. As long as I am the god of war, no advocate in this city will dare take your case.
What a great brother you are, Akron. Great enough to make Thalia look like your wife.
Stop twisting things. Thalia is my stepsister, that's all. I know you're hurt, so I'll stay and help you recover. Consider it my way of making amends. Happy now? Great. Once you're discharged, I'll get you a gift for compensation.
In his eyes, offering to take care of me is a royal favor. Anyway, 6 more days. Once I leave for the northern peak, this nightmare ends.
Akron!
Why is she back?
Thalia, what did you promise me?
Sorry, Callista. I lost my temper that night. It's just, ever since you married Akron, it feels like you stole him from my life.
It's not your fault. I'll fix things for you, I promise. Thalia is staying with us for a few days. Try to get along, all right? I'll help you settle in first.
Acheron, will you cook with me now? I missed your nectar cakes.
Sure. You can go upstairs.
And don't burn anything this time, like those salting cookies. This is the first time I've seen him smile like that, at home.
Thalia, come on, it's cold here. Go sleep in your room.
Don't leave me. Akron, I only have you.
Thalia. I love you, Thalia. I love you. Who's there?
For years, no matter how I tried to touch him, he never once gave in. But tonight, one whisper from Thalia,
and he completely lost control. If he wants to love her sister, let him. I am done playing the loyal wife. I will start my own life.
Acheron, I think an insect bit my lips last night. Look, they are so swollen.
I love you, Thalia. I love you.
I'll have the handmaids bring you an ointment. I promised I'd get you something after the hospital. This hair clip, it's forged from dawn gold. It matches your hair.
Wow. I never knew you could be so sweet to your wife. It's just his tribute.
My hair. You cut my hair.
I need a new thread for my womb. I thought I'd weave a belt for Acheron. Your hair has just enough light left in it to be useful.
You hit me. My brother wouldn't dare lay a finger on me, and you think you can. Bind her to the sacrificial altar. I am Acheron's wife. You dare to touch me?
You're Acheron's servants. So ask yourselves, who does the war mod really love, me or this shadow? So this is it. Everyone already knows who truly runs this house. Glad you're finally catching up. What the hell are you looking at?
You think Acheron will let you survive this?
Oh please, Acheron has spent his life cleaning up my carnage. Even if I whipped his wife dead today. Remember, I am the only one he has ever cared for, not you. And now, I'm going to make sure who the real owner of this house is.
Oh, 40.
How many was that?
99.
99. Let's make it a clean 100.
What the hell is going on here?
I heard what happened in the garden today.
And?
Thaya's always been impulsive. What she did was out of divine order. I've already punished her.
I wonder what the punishment looks like.
She cut your hair, so I made her cut a lock of her own hair too.
She lashed me 100 times. You're not seriously thinking that this makes us even?
Her hands are blistered from holding the whip. She has suffered for her actions too.
God, what was I thinking? Falling in love with... Get out!
Can you be rational? I brought her here to atone. Come in.
Acheron, she's scaring me. Please don't let her strike me.
Don't worry. No one is going to harm you while I am here.
Both of you, get out. Now.
I understand you are angry, but the healer said you need rest. Just take some time
I said get out!
Little sister, someone has offered to escort you once you arrive here.
Who?
You'll see. Let's just say,
He's a much brighter flame than that heartless husband of yours. We'll see you home, sweetheart.
Soon, I'll be worlds away from this disgusting brother and sister show.
Once I cross that gate, I'm never setting foot in this tomb again.
Well, look who's finally conscious.
Who are you? Release me! My brother will tear you apart for this!
Do you see this, little princess? That is a fragment of the void. The war god destroyed my pantheon. And today, Akron will watch the two women he loves get incinerated.
No, no! Someone save us!
Stop wailing. If you want to survive, start focusing your divinity to unbind these shackles.
I can't! I don't know how! Akron! Akron! Save me!
Akron, I know the structure of these cores. Help me first, we still have time.
Akron, no! I'm fading! Please, save me first!
I'll free her first. Then I'll come for you.
He chose her again. And what's worse, I don't even hurt anymore.
Acheron, don't! Theri a 50 skola popsing. If you go back, we both die. Take her and go! From this moment on, my existence is severed from yours. If you do not want the dawn, the sun will take me. Akron, please, I don't want to die.
It was a miracle. She managed to hurl the solar core into the abyss just heartbeats before the supernova collapse.
Thank you, healer. Do not move.
Save your fake concern. After what you did, I will never forgive you.
You just underwent a skin graft for Salia. You must remain still.
What did you say? You took my skin. For her.
The rift scorched Salia's arm. She could not bear a scar. Your skin matched her perfectly. So.
And you just took it. You didn't even ask for my consent. She is your precious princess. And I am what, just a piece of trash?
I will compensate you. You always want to have sex with me, don't you? Once you are discharged, I will give you that.
Keep it. You are disgusting.
Blame me all you wish. I leave for a campaign tomorrow. But I keep my oaths. When I return, I will follow through.
I was such a fool. I knew this ring was not forged for me, but I still wore it. Salia, meet me in Akron's study. I have something you've been dying to see. What? You'd better not try anything. Try it on. What's your point? You've always wondered why Akron kept his distance from you. It wasn't because of me. It's because he wants you. That's insane. I have proof. Everyone thinks Akron, the stoic warrior, the man obsessed with conquest, has no interest in women. But the truth is, the woman he's obsessed with is the one he never dared to touch. His stepsister. What a pathetic joke. He really wants me. Remember the night you fell asleep? He kissed you. For 3 whole minutes. And that ring? It was never meant for me. He had it forged for you. He's always wanted to marry you. Give them to your brother. Divorce papers already signed. And tell him, I wish you both a long, miserable life. Where are you going? To start my life. Without him. Whatever happens next between you two, that's your business. And Salia, if you ever lay a finger on me again, I'll return it. 100 times over.
Behold, a treasure reclaimed from the scorched realms of the Outer Rim. Argemas rake sitis let hal.
A jewel fit only for your Dawn Queen. You two are truly the envy of the heavens.
Just returned from the front. Brought you a tribute.
Of course. Salia gets the divine rubies, I get the cheap bracelet. But not anymore, Akron. From now on, you won't get to hurt me ever again. Happy divorce, Akron. Enjoy your kingdom. I'm going to enjoy my freedom.
Wait. Callista!
Welcome aboard Flight 233 to New York City. Wi-Fi is now available. We wish you a pleasant journey.
Sir, your fiancée received her PhD from Harvard today. As requested, we've secured her a partner track offer at Throne Tech. Her celebration dinner's all set. Starts once you land.
Noted. Good work, Adam.
Also, Anya Throne from Throne Tech has been quietly courting us for investment.
Send me the deck.
Parker, just tell my grandma I'd rather die than marry John Caldwell.
Boss, the Caldwells are our best shot at the Titan. It's a $1 trillion powerhouse. Your grandma sees this marriage as the golden ticket. We can't afford to say no.
I'm not marrying a notorious playboy to save my company. I'll handle it on my own.
The Caldwell family has already surpassed us in market share, unless you marry someone else first.
Marry someone else? That button calls the crew.
Oh, thanks.
First time flying first class?
Yeah. I'm used to something a bit different.
Your champagne, sir.
You prevented a global famine and a nuclear war. My country owes its survival to you. To peace.
What did you do in Africa?
Just some volunteer stuff. Built shelters, took care of kids.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. He probably didn't make a cent doing that, but the way he talks about it, like it mattered, he's unlike any other man I've ever met. I'm Anya, by the way.
Arthur.
Well, Arthur, this might sound totally insane, but would you mind doing me a favor?
What favor?
Let me introduce myself properly. I'm the CEO of Throne Tech, the heiress to Throne's fortune. I own 5 properties and 2 private estates. Annual income, $1 billion. And I want you to be my husband.
What?
I mean, a fake marriage. Just for a year. I need someone to play my husband, and you just feel like the right man for me.
Is that a joke?
I'm serious. You can trust me. Google me. You'll see that I have no scandals, no addictions, nothing shady in my past. If you agree, we can sign the paperwork today. And I'll offer $100,000 a month, plus a waterfront condo in Midtown, in your name only.
Tempting. But you have picked the wrong man. Already taken. I'm flying back to get married.
Oh, I did not see that coming. Sorry. So that is it. Guess I just have to suck it up.
You do not seem that helpless to me. Your AI subsidiary, Underthrown Tech, it has got potential. The Titan Group will be interested. But if that is your pitch deck to win them over, you are toast.
Really? You might be a nice guy, but you don't know a thing about how the business world works.
We might not be getting married, but I can still help you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Fixing your pitch. You're asking for 100 million? Try 100 billion.
Excuse me? What?
There. Done.
What the hell did you just do? You sent that? You actually sent it?
You were undersaying yourself.
You hijacked my pitch! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
I saved your pitch.
Saved? You've ruined it!
Did you just touch me?
It was an accident. Turbulity, I was trying to help.
Oh, you've done enough to help.
Sir? Ma'am? Is everything all right?
We're good. She just scored a $100 billion investment. She's a bit emotional.
Emotional? Well, congratulations.
Trust me. The Titan Group doesn't go for small gains. Asking for 100 million? That's an insult. 100 billion? That's where the conversation starts. You want to win them over? You need to think bigger.
Did you seriously just say that?
You're welcome.
Great. First you messed with my file. Then you humiliated me in public? Congratulations, you're officially the most infuriating man I've ever met.
Lucky we're not getting married, huh?
This isn't over.
Help her land $1 billion deal? And not even a thank you? Please. Serena would never. 5 years apart. She must be surprised when he sees me.
You sure about this? Africa's far, it's not just a trip.
I'm going to change the world, Serena. You always knew that was the dream. One more thing before I go. Serena Lee, will you marry me?
Yes.
Let's get married when I get back. A $2 million necklace. The perfect gift for her big day. I hope she'll like it.
My girl, look at this. An entire party just for you. Throne Tech doesn't do this for just anyone. We've officially made it. It's just the beginning, Mom. You know, my dream is to become someone like Anya Throne, the CEO. But she's a mystery, never appears in public. Assuming I'll meet her today.
After all these years of my funding, Serena's finally made it. A PhD, partner at Throne Tech. Time to let her know that I'm the CEO of Titan Group and start our sweet life.
Is that Arthur? Isn't he begging for life abroad? What the hell is he doing here?
Serena, congratulations.
Arthur?
I heard about the offer. Thought I'd surprise you.
Why are you here?
I flew back. For you.
Let me guess. You heard about her throne offer, the salary, and you decided to claw your way back?
What?
Don't act surprised. 5 years you vanished. The second she makes partner, you show up with discount flowers and a name that means nothing.
You shouldn't have come, Arthur. This, whatever we were, it's over. Let's break up.
But we spent 7 years building towards this. We are supposed to get married. You said you loved me.
You thought Serena would love you? Don't be absurd. My daughter has a PhD. She's the youngest partner at Throne Tech, pulling in $30 million a year. And you vanished to Africa and worked there as a builder. Do you really think that makes you worthy of her?
My mom is right. We belong to different worlds now. I can't marry someone like you.
No. Someone like me?
Look around. This is the party Throne Tech threw for me. These people? Legacy investors. Real powers. And you think I could introduce them to an embarrassment as my fiancé?
I'm an embarrassment? So that's what this did to you. One job offer from Throne Tech, and you think you're out of my league. Did you know, Serena? To me, Throne Tech is just a small fish.
You arrogant little cockroach! How dare you look down on the top firm in this country?
You want to know why Throne Tech gave you that offer? Because someone vouched for you, someone they'd never dare ignore. And that someone was me.
I'm sorry, what? Confirmed? Are you sure? Madam, you're not going to believe this. The Titan Group just approved a direct investment in us.
They what?
$100 billion.
What?
It's Mr. Storm's move. You know the ghost chairman who runs the Titan Group? It's his first formal return to the States, and we're his first target. We got it. $100 billion.
There. Done.
He was right. It's 100 billion.
Parker. Find him.
Find who?
The man who sit next to me on the Nairobi flight. Arthur. I don't care what it takes. Find him.
Understood. But what do you want with him?
I'm going to marry him.
Wait, what?
I've never seen an incredible man like him before. He is the one I want.
You self-importance little shit. Who the hell do you think you are?
I get it, Arthur. You're not upset about the breakup. You're just pissed off at all the money you poured into me. Just name your number. I'll pay you off. And then we're done. For good.
Is that what you think? That I'm here chasing the money I gave you?
Let's settle up. How about 100 grand? 200,000?
Serena.
$300,000. That's more than you've ever seen.
$300,000. That's more than you've ever seen.
You still think I came here for money?
Take it and get out of here. My daughter should have dumped you ages ago. You've got no house, no car, no savings. You can't even get a decent job. You're a lost cause.
Is that what you think of me?
For the sake of our 7 years together, don't embarrass yourself even more. Just take the money and leave.
My daughter's done with you. Can't you get that through your thick head?
He's not worth your time.
Oh, where's Victor?
Didn't he say he was coming tonight?
Yeah, said he had something to handle first. Should be here soon.
Victor?
Victor, son of James West, vice chair of Throne Tech, practically next in line after Anya Throne. Only someone like him is a match for my daughter. Rich, charming, well-educated, and you're a penniless dropout. You're just a misstep she should have never taken.
Arthur, Victor's on his way. You should leave. Trust me. You don't want to be here when he walks in. Because the moment you see him, you'll be ashamed of yourself.
Now I see it. You didn't just break up with me because of the job. It was because of him. Victor.
At least with him, I can build something bigger.
Really? And you're so sure I couldn't help you build something better than anything he could?
You? Please.
So, you actually think you're better than me?
Victor, my love, you're here.
Let me guess. You're Arthur? Serena's ex-boyfriend? You look exactly how I pictured. Cheap suit, basic face, still clinging to the woman who left you behind like yesterday's trash.
Oh, don't mind him. He never deserved to be with Serena. Just a pathetic shadow tagging along.
So, you seriously thought you could compete with me? I'm Victor West, son of James West, vice chair of Throne Tech. And you? You're not even worth the dirt under my shoes. You're right. Because unlike you, I don't need to cling to daddy's title to matter. Excuse me? A piece of trash like you dares to talk back? Get out. Now. Before I have security drag you out like the street rat you are.
Exactly. This is a ceremony for elites, not beggars.
What the hell is going on here? Victor, is everything all right?
Why don't you ask him? He got dumped by Serena, and now he's crashing her party.
Dr. Lee is our new partner, handpicked by Miss Throne herself. Whatever this is, you're way out of line.
Exactly. Look around. These aren't just normal guests, Mr. Cooper. This is Throne Tech's A-team, top executives, professionals, the people who run this city. And then there's him, some college dropout who thinks moving bricks and nannying kids in Africa is a career.
I was running a charity.
Oh? So that's what we're calling unemployment now? Charity? Boy, just say you were broke and too proud to get a real job. We all know why he's here. Groveling to my daughter, hoping she will drag him out of the gutter.
So he wants to be a kept man and fails. Pathetic.
An all-time loser dumped by his genius girlfriend. He should have seen that coming.
You hear that? This is reality. My daughter, a PhD, a future partner, a successful, stunning woman. You? Just the mud on her heels. Now crawl back to the shack you came from. Your fairy tale is over!
Arthur, a man can be broke or uneducated, but delusional, that's where I draw the line. No matter what you tell yourself, I would never marry you.
Funny. You want to know my biggest mistake, Serena? Believing in you. 7 years of unconditional support, wiring money whenever you need to pay rent or tuition. I made you. And this is how you repay me?
Don't twist it. I didn't force you to do any of this.
I don't need to twist anything. I bank raid your PhD, help land your offer at Throne Tech, and you dropped me the second you made it upstairs.
Don't credit yourself for my achievement. I earned all these by myself. I'm smart. I worked hard. I could have made it with or without you.
No, you won't. You'll never know what you've lost. I bought this for you. But you don't deserve it. We're done.
Oh, please. You think a fake diamond necklace could buy my daughter's heart?
How much did you spend on this trash? $20? $50? Babe, tell him how much the necklace I bought you is worth.
70 grand.
My gift for you was auctioned for $2 million. But you throw it away for him and his second-rate jewels.
I'm so tired of your bullshit. You need a wake-up call.
He's lost it! He attacked my boyfriend! Security! Get him out!
That's enough, young man. Dr. Lee's an asset to Throne Tech, and this is her party. She says you're out. You're out. Now get lost.
We found Arthur, madam.
Where?
He's inside Throne HQ at Dr. Lee's welcome party. Sounds like things are getting ugly.
Dr. Lee? Quick, head to the company now.
Yes, madam.
What are you waiting for, sucker? Door's that way.
Just leave, Arthur, before this gets worse for you.
Worse? How? Because I dared to stand where I don't belong?
You want to be a laughingstock? Fine. But don't expect me to save you when this all blows up in your face.
Save me? That's rich. You don't have that power. You never did.
You mess with me, you mess with the Throne family. Peasants like you can't afford the price.
Final warning. Walk out on your own or I'll have security drag you out.
Go ahead. Call your guards. But let's be clear. I walked into this building because I have every right to be here. And none of you has the power to push me out. Not even Anya Thorne herself.
Faster. I don't care what it takes. Get me to him now.
Yes, madam.
Do you have any idea what the name Anya Throne means?
Wow. You're even dumber than I thought. You just insulted the woman who built this empire. Even my father wouldn't dare challenge her. But you're so done. So, in your world, Anya Thorne might be an untouchable goddess. But in mine, she's just a woman with some talent. I'd be more worried if I were you. Because you tried to put a hand on me, she might have a bigger problem with you. You must have a death wish.
Arthur, I get that the breakup hurt. But now, You're spiraling, disrespecting Lady Throne like that. I was actually going to get you a janitor job here, but after this, you're not even worth that.
You were going to recommend me for a janitor position?
Do you know how competitive it is just to work here? You should be grateful. Even our security guards have degrees. And you didn't even finish yours.
I don't need a degree to prove myself. My achievement speaks for itself. That's how real business works. Clearly, it's beyond your imagination.
You're talking nonsense again. After everything happens today, there's no place for you in Throne Tech. You blew your only chance to fix your sore life.
I never needed your recommendation. And as for whether Throne Tech has a place for me, why don't you go ask Anya Thorne yourself?
Where is Arthur?
Conference hall, it's tense. From what I heard, he and Serena Lee were involved. She dumped him.
They broke up? Well, that saves me the trouble of stealing someone's fiancé. What's your goal here, Arthur? Seriously? Trying to crash and burn in public?
I'll tell you what it is. He couldn't have you, so now he wants to drag you down with him.
Ugh, pathetic ex-revenge. Such a petty man. Don't worry, Serena. I've got you.
Victor's father is the vice chair. With their support, whatever stunt he's pulling ends.
Trust me, once Lady Throne shows up, he's got maybe 5 minutes left.
I can't believe how dumb you are, Arthur. No wonder you achieved nothing in our 7 years together. I wasted so much time on you. Honestly, leaving you was the best decision I've ever made.
Was it? Because when the truth comes out, you'll realize it was the worst mistake of your life.
What? Lady Throne just arrived? Lady Throne? She came straight from the airport. She's in the lobby now.
Wait, she actually came?
Oh my God! She came to support Serena! You hear that? Anya Thone is here for my daughter! My daughter is the future of Throne Tech!
This is it. We need to take out this human trash before Lady Throne arrives. He's literally making the room smell cheap.
Hear that, dumbass? Throne Tech doesn't take in strays. Get out while you still have legs to walk on.
Here's your last chance. $500,000.
$500,000? You're flattering him.
It's worth it to keep him from ruining my night. Take the money, Arthur. Disappear. That's more than you'll see in 10 lifetimes. Be smart. Take it and vanish.
You talk a lot about power, Serena. But when you learn who I am, you'll be begging me for mercy.
What the hell? You ungrateful bastard! You dare humiliate me? You really think you're someone now? Someone's gonna change everything?
Then, make your little announcement. But if it's bullshit, you'll be crawling out of here, kissing every shoe in this room.
Oh, come on. This low-status nobody doesn't even deserve to kiss anyone's shoes here.
He's my husband. Is that status high enough for you?
Derek Trevs, the birthday boy, and my crush since I was 12. I've always wanted to tell him how I feel. But what if he says no?
Hale! You're finally here! Guess what? I'm in love. You know her. We've been friends forever, but I've been in love with her way longer than that.
He means me? He's in love with me?
Actually,
Should I kiss her? Right here? Let everyone know?
Go for it. I think she's in love with you too.
My crush? And my best friend?
You can boo-hoo all you want, but Derek's mine now.
I'm happy for both of you. You're my best friends.
Like I could ever be friends with a waitress's daughter.
What?
You came to me at school first, and I used you to get to Derek. Every sleepover, every study date, every time you rambled about your crush, it was all just research for me.
You faked everything? For years?
His dad's on the Forbes 500. You'd be amazed at what I can fake for that kind of future. Oh, and Haley, stay away from Derek. Your services are no longer needed.
Want another one?
No, I think I've had too much.
Come with me. I'll take good care of you.
Don't touch me!
Don't make this difficult.
Derek?
She said no.
You okay? Let's get you home.
No, I don't want to go home.
Then what do you want?
You? I've always wanted you. I've craved your lips, your body, your everything.
You sure? Kidding.
I've waited so long. He's so hot.
Wait, who is he? I slept with a stranger who looks like Derek?
Last night? Did we?
What's it look like? Kitten?
I was drunk. You shouldn't have.
You begged me to tear your panties off. With my teeth.
You know what? Forget it. It's just a one-night stand. No big deal.
No big deal? Ouch, that hurts.
Oh, please. I'm sure I'm not the first dead drunk girl you've been with.
Believe it or not, it was.
It was a mistake. You were a mistake.
Mistake or not, we had a good time. You can't deny that.
He's right. The kiss was so good.
So, why don't you give me your number, and we try this again when you're sober?
He's good at flirting. Can't believe I gave my first time to such a fuckboy.
We're not going to see each other, ever. Who are you, anyway?
Why were you at Derek's birthday party?
Tyler. Derek's.
Hey, Mom.
Derek's brother.
Mom, what the hell?
Pack your bags, baby. We're moving in with Aaron.
Your boyfriend of 6 months? No way.
He's not my boyfriend anymore.
We're getting married? So soon? You sure he's not a hustler taking advantage of an older woman?
Haley, Morgan, you need to stop being so suspicious. Worry less, live more. Aaron's got 2 handsome sons. You're gonna love them.
Oh.
Guess it's a little late to give this back now.
Dad, come home early today with Derek. I want you to meet my fiancée and her daughter.
Okay. Should I know anything about them beforehand?
I'll send the info.
Oh, guess I'll be seeing you again, my stepsister.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's a fucking palace.
Aaron, this is my daughter, Haley.
Hey.
Welcome home, Haley. I hope you'll be happy here.
Ah, here the boys are. Perfect timing.
You always wanted brothers when you were a little girl.
Oh God. Oh no, 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 no!
Hannah, Haley, allow me to introduce my sons. Hale!
I'm Tyler. Nice to see you again.
How did you know each other?
We met at your birthday party. Had a great time. You remember, Haley?
I met a lot of people last night. Who can remember them all?
Oh yeah? You're the kind of girl no one could ever forget meeting.
We've been friends all these years, and you never told me you had a brother.
Yeah. Since our parents divorced, I've been living with my mom while Tyler's been with our dad.
So, Haley, you already know my sons? Small world.
Yes, sir, it is. Very small world. Holy hell. How can this happen? I've been in love with one forever, and the other one I fucked.
Got you a little welcome gift, sis.
Oh, thank you. My bra from last night!
You like it?
It's not bad.
What did you get?
Nothing.
Wrong box, sorry. I forgot. Your actual present is already in your room.
Let's go inside. Boys, take Haley upstairs, get her settled.
Where'd you vanish to last night? I was Bummed you didn't say goodbye.
Last night I
Partied a little too hard? Those look like hickeys. It seems our little stepsister had a wild night. With someone.
Shut up!
Wait, what? You hooked up with someone last night? Who was it?
What, I'm not attractive enough to get laid?
Hale, I didn't mean... I'm just worried about you.
You're not my mother.
Was he any good? You love her last night? Might pick up a few tips.
Get out! Both of you!
Don't forget about my gift. What happened between you and Haley? Why is she so nervous with you?
We fucked. Elena, is this how beg?
Two years ago, I was the arrogant saintess, and he was the dragon slave I whipped at my whim. 2 years later, he awakens the imperial dragon blood and returns to the imperial capital. As the giant dragon dives to the earth, he transforms into a king of extraordinary elegance. His dark gold dragon pupils are locked firmly onto me. Once his equal, now a disgraced slave of the clan, fallen into the abyss beneath the altar. To save my father, I was forced to kneel at his feet and let him tear away my white robes, the very symbol of my sanctity. He laughed coldly, demanding I pleasure him to repay the debts of those 2 years. He already has a perfect match by his side, yet he insists on taking me by force, trapping me in an eternal cage.
Oh, you won. But I will never let your children become your prisoners.
Watching the madness of his possessive gaze, I pressed my hand against my stomach, where a faint draconic sigil flickered, the mark pulsing with the rhythmic cadence of a heartbeat. It was this very secret that had driven me to orchestrate my own death, a scandalous escape that had shocked the world. A month ago, the Holy Kingdom fell under a sudden monster assault. I found myself cornered in the Black Forest, trapped and suffocating under the weight of a dark, malevolent curse. As my consciousness began to fracture, he appeared. He rode through the chaos. As he charged forward on horseback, I could have sworn I saw the spectral shimmer of dragon wings unfurl behind him, a broken sword in one hand and a spear in the other, cutting a path to my side. In my blurred vision, he looked breathtaking. That night, amidst a frantic soul resonance, I let myself cross the forbidden line with him. I think I might have actually fallen for him. I thought of him the moment I opened my eyes. I banished him once more to the most remote, crumbling tower of the estate. Before sending him to the tower was a triumph of my power. Now I found myself sneaking toward it just to catch a glimpse of him. He was right there in my temple. Yet I was dying of an incurable heartache. Today was his 22nd birthday. I had spent hours baking a lemon tart with my own hands, wanting to give him a surprise. I wanted to tell him that he was going to be a father. Shadow. 2 years ago in the arena, I bestowed upon him the name Shadow. He was but a flicker of darkness, easily erased. Now, that name has become my only longing. I reached the tower only to find my world collapsing. My shadow was gone. A massive dragon shadow reared its head, its wings sweeping across the ceiling. A blinding burst of molten gold erupted before my eyes, before shrinking and condensing into the form of a noble man. The slave had vanished, replaced by a prince radiating golden light. The rumors followed quickly. He already had a fiancée, a childhood match, Lady Isabella, the most brilliant woman in the empire. As soon as he returned to the capital, their grand wedding would begin. My sanctuary had been transformed into a cage, surrounded by the cold steel of the paladins. The moment they spotted me, skulking in the shadows like a common thief, a royal guard lunged forward, pressing the frigid edge of a heavy greatsword against my throat.
Kneel, daughter of a traitor! How dare you stand in the presence of Prince Arthur?
I looked past the blade at the man in the center of the crowd. The ragged, homespun clothes were gone. In their place was a magnificent robe of black and gold. Risking execution, I reached out with trembling fingers, desperately trying to catch his hand. A low, rhythmic vibration hummed in the air as glowing embers of dragon fire drifted from the gold embroidery of his robes.
Are you truly the Crown Prince?
Tell me, Miss Vivian, how do you plan to torture me today? Will it be the jeweled whip, or shall I feel the weight of your dancing shoes again? Once I return to the capital, I will send the official documents to sever our contract. A woman from this wretched holy kingdom has no place beside my throne.
My eyes burned with unshed tears. I hadn't come to hurt him. I had come to celebrate his birth, to tell him that I was carrying his children. But even my touch was a stain to him now. I finally understood the brutal reality. He loathed me. He would never want me, and he would certainly never want the bastards in my womb, even if they carried his own dragon blood. I shielded the faint yet searing spark of dragon blood within me, standing amidst the hallowed ruins in utter despair. I wanted to tell him that I would give up everything. I would follow him to the capital as a lowly handmaid, anything just to stay by his side. But to him, my very touch was a defilement. The deposition decree, sealed with the dragon crest, had severed our contract forever. At 18, I had fallen from the adored saintess to a prisoner abandoned by the gods. I finally woke up from the dream. Arthur hated me. He would go on to marry the pure-blooded Lady Isabella and father noble dragon heirs. To him...
Do you have any final prayers, Miss Vivian?
He looked down at me, as if I were a speck of dust. I had wanted to beg him to taste the lemon tart I baked with my own hands. But seeing the frost in his eyes, I could only bite my lip and shake my head through a blur of tears. Golden scales erupted across his skin, as the air ignited with his draconic aura. With a mocking sneer, his body shifted and expanded in a blinding flash of light, transforming into a massive dragon. The gale from his wings slamming me violently into the snow. He vanished into the clouds without a single backward glance. I sat frozen in the ice until a sharp, searing pain tore through my abdomen, nearly causing me to lose the child. Watching the fading silhouette in the sky, I clutched my stomach where a faint dragon mark pulsed, beating rhythmically like a second heart. Disaster struck 3 days after Arthur's departure. My father, the Holy Father, was branded with the twin sins of treason and black magic, then cast into the darkest depths of the Abyss prison. I rushed to the capital, desperate and breathless, only to be met with a death sentence. He was to face the trial of holy fire on the night of the next full moon. Inside the stench-ridden dungeon, my mother's withered hand gripped mine with terrifying strength.
Elena, you must go to Prince Arthur. You must go to your shadow. You swore vows before the dragon god. You are High One only contract holder. He cannot simply watch us die.
Her words cut through me like acerated blood, but he couldn't find the voice to answer. How could I admit that during those 2 years of shadow, I had forced him into the freezing depths of the Holy Lake just to retrieve a lost jewel for my amusement? How could I confess that, in fits of rage, I had left scars upon his back that would never heal? He likely wanted to see my family reduced to ash more than anyone else in the world. But looking at the last flickering spark of hope in my mother's eyes, I forced myself to move. I picked up the ruby-encrusted whip, the very symbol of my former tyranny, and dragged my trembling body to the Crown Prince's palace. There, before the towering obsidian iron gates, I fell to my knees and waited. Back in the Holy Kingdom, a single command from my lips was enough to make Shadow crawl to my feet. If I wanted him to bow, he never dared to meet my eyes. But now, the tables had turned with a cruel irony. To see him for even a moment, I had to kneel in the teeth of a blizzard, begging a shred of mercy. I knelt until I lost all feeling in my legs, the ruby whip in my hands buried under a thick shroud of snow. Just as dawn threatened to break, a dragon's roar shattered the cloud. The black wings eclipsed the dawn as he dived, only to contract and transform the instant they struck the earth. From the heart of the erupting snow, Arthur emerged in human form, breaking through the mist. The crunch of his boots against the frozen ground echoed the frantic beating of my heart. His cold, indifferent gaze lingered for a moment on the whip I held.
Tell me, Miss Vivian, which hand was it? Which hand did you use to leave those scars on my body?
His voice held no warmth, only the crushing weight of a judge passing sentence. I was so frozen I could barely breathe. Before I could find my voice, my strength failed me. My knees buckled and I collapsed forward, falling directly into his arms. His chest was burning hot, a searing contrast to the ice. The heat instantly triggered the memory of our night of soul resonance, the way he had pinned me against the altar with predatory hunger. My eyes welled with bitter tears.
Highness, please. Save my father. I'm begging you.
His pupils narrowed into golden vertical slits, and a faint rhythmic glow of molten fire pulsed beneath the skin of his throat.